Is loved ones in pain? When our loved ones were here in the physical world, and before they passed, they might have had a disease, like my mother and my sister had, cancer. Were they in pain before they passed? Oh yeah, they were in pain. Like most people out there know, I'm sure you're connected with somebody that had cancer, or you might have even had cancer yourself at one point. But a disease like that is very painful, so I'm just using that one for example, but there's so many other diseases. And it's sad when our loved ones have to suffer so badly before they pass. But are they still in pain when they cross over? The answer is no, they're not in pain anymore. They always come through and let their loved ones here in the physical world when they're having their reading, and they validate that before I even know how a loved one passed. Sometimes they tell me, sometimes they show me, sometimes I just feel it and I validate it. But a lot of times before I even find out, if I find out, they validate it and let my client know right off the bat that they're not in pain. And when I say that, then I tell my client, oh, your loved one must have been in pain before they passed. And of course, my client validates that. But that's how our loved ones will come through and validate. So over in heaven, when they cross over and they're in heaven, they're not in pain anymore. Please believe me. And the other thing I just want to throw in there, another thing that they validate, is a lot of times they are so happy when they have a reading that they're like if they went to a party or they're young, but their energy is so like kind of little, some of them are, they're very hyper. Some of them are very quiet, laid back, because that's how they were sometimes in the physical world. So they're showing to validate, yeah, this is me, because yeah, you know, grandpa or dad, you know, used to be very quiet, just sit in the corner somewhere, you know, never had to be like the life of the party kind of thing. So I love that too when they validate their personalities. But what I'm trying to say is, let's say somebody who passes away at an older age, they'll come through, you know, a lot younger. Let's say they passed away at 80. They might come through like if they're 50 years old. And I could feel that energy and they're showing me. Or someone that passed away, you know, in their 40s or 50s, and then they'll come through like they're in their 20s, you know, and they feel so light and so young, you know, which is a beautiful thing, a very beautiful thing. So know that they always feel very young, and a lot of heaviness is off them, and that they're not in pain anymore. So I just wanted to bring that up just in case people are wondering if they never had a reading and they didn't know. But if you're wondering, is my loved one still in pain after they cross the veil? No, they're not. And that's what they mean by they're at peace, because they're not in pain. They feel young again. They don't have worries. If they do have worries, it's about you, not them. They're free, okay? So if they are really worried about you, they will be around you and try to give you signs and try to guide you to go in the right direction for your future, and to let you know that you're not alone, and to validate life does go on. So I just wanted to let you know your loved ones, they're not in pain. God bless.